Then I had to sit and really think about what is going on in my life. I felt the weight of the world for me to do great. Hey 1428 family, it's Dondre Brown here to help you invest in your family, your finances, and your future. Hopefully you've been liking the videos that I've been dropping. Again, I'm trying to drop very transparent, real, and raw videos because my goal is to help you invest as a beginning investor. And if you are already a veteran investor, just probably bring some fresh energy, personality to finances. Because again, I started investing a year ago. I wasn't super serious about it, but over the last few months, I've been really trying to do my homework, learn from different people, watch YouTube videos like Uncle Larry, Chris Sane, as well as learn myself, right? Try to dig into some financial reports, really learn what it takes to be able to select good plays, decide when to pull a profit, but also read the charts. What are resistance lines? Starting to add some of those lines and things like that, and then bring it to this channel because I know some of you are in that same space. You're trying to learn, so let's learn together. As well as if there's things that you know, also put in the chats. I'm at the comment section and teach me. I'm always willing to learn these things because I want this to be a life learning channel or a lifetime learning channel. What I want to do is I want to jump into one of the things I've kind of been talking about, which is balancing your portfolio or distributing your portfolio, trying to make sure you're in different sectors and things like that. And how can you do that in the Robinhood app? Again, if you have Webull and all the other brokers, I have Webull myself. Robinhood for me has been, even though we've had some struggles over the last couple of days, go back and watch my video. But overall, I really like the way that Robinhood is set up. It's very user-friendly and allows people to be able to go in and engage. And then I can also help people learn from it as well when I'm encouraging them to do certain plays. So what we'll do is let's jump right into my phone. Now, as you know, you want to diversify, and that's what I want to say. You want to diversify your portfolio. Let's really dive into what that means, right? Is there such thing as too much diversity? Things like that. So what I want to do is right now, if you look at my investing, I've invested $12,800 something. Today, I'm in the green. It was pretty crazy for me over the last month. I was down $328, down $12. 3 months, almost 1,000. Years, 78 or $780. So when we're talking about diversifying your portfolio, what you do is you click on your account and then you start to scroll down, right? You see these different areas right here, these different sectors: healthcare, finance, consumer goods, other, manufacturing, hospitality, business, energy and water, things like that, right? It's important to be able to have a few of these plays, a few companies that land in these different areas. The meaning is, let's say you have all your eggs in EV stock, like the energy stock, right? And something happens to that sector, then the reality of you being able to sustain or maintain through some downturn could be difficult because you're not diversified enough, right? And that's just a lesson for life, right? You want to be able to not put all your eggs in one basket, but be able to distribute your resources with some strategy and conviction. So let's look at healthcare, right? As you see, my portfolio is 28% healthcare, 26% finance, 20% consumer goods, 14% other, 6% manufacturing and materials, and then 4% tech, media, and telecom, right? So when I go into the new year, my goal is to kind of balance this out a little bit more. I was really heavy on healthcare when I first started. I'll never forget, I was investing into everything that looked like it could be a vaccine. But then I realized that I needed to diversify my portfolio. And then also, if you bet on all the companies and not to say bet, you invest in all the companies in healthcare, the reality of you being able to profit from other things is going to be less likely because, again, you only have so much money. So when I first started, didn't have as much money. So I was like, let me just throw it all in here. But now that I'm learning, diversification is key. Because if you look back at my portfolio, let's go back to it. You can see that I'm down in some areas, right? But then I'm also up in other areas, right? I'm not all green or all red, right? That's That's a reality, but it also shows my diversification. So going back, let's click on healthcare. If you're not in healthcare, here are a few plays that you can get, right? I have Moderna, I have Veru, Johnson & Johnson is a good company, Procter & Gamble. There's some good companies that you can get into. Pfizer, they're also one of the vaccine companies. Those are things that you should definitely consider. Let's go to finance. DraftKings, really good company. Switchback Energy, LCA. These are some of the plays that I'm in. Berkshire Hathaway, if you can afford those, jump in them. But you also know some of the banks, right? Some of the banks have some stability. So your Bank of America's, your JP Morgan Chases, these are really good companies. They're also pairing with other companies to do some really great things. So you want to be able to click on a few of these, do your research, and start to invest in them. Let's go to consumer good. So AT&T, Carnival Cruise, that'll be a good one. Macy's, some marijuana stock. I'm gonna have some Solo. Amazon is always a good one. Baba is a really great company that you can get into. Tesla, of course, very strong company. Walmart, as you know, Johnson & Johnson again, Procter & Gamble. Let's go through other. Never really looked at other. So these represent my holdings that I haven't. Okay, well, we'll keep it pushing. Manufacturing and materials. You have some of your EVs, so your plugs, your fuel cells. You got some Tesla in here. UPS, that would be interesting to do some research on and see how they're doing overall. Let's go to energy and water. Same thing with some of these energy stocks. Let's see. You have some of the gas companies, but take a look at this too. So a lot of these companies are in the red. Look at that. So a lot of these companies were down today. Not a lot, because again, when you see companies that are down, it doesn't mean that you don't buy, right? This is an opportunity to buy because you're probably going to get it cheaper, right? Or average down if you already have some of these companies. So this could be an opportunity for you going into the new year. We already know the president, with the new president, some of the things that's going to impact these companies is the fact that there's going to be trillions of dollars invested into clean energy, right? That's something that the president said. So again, excuse my son for walking past. He wasn't supposed to be up here, but it's okay. But anyhow, these are things that you definitely want to consider when it comes to diversifying your portfolio. So let's take a look at business. When you're clicking on business, you have your Amazon, your Googles, you have Plantier Technologies. So Plantier, I was watching a video and I was told that Plantier is a really good company to invest in. So if I was you, I would add that, do some research on it. Ticker symbol PLTR. And you can see the run up that it had today. Over the week, it's been running up. Look at it over the month. Over the last 3 months, this company has been really running. So you definitely want to take a look at that company and see if you can get in, or at least add it to your watch list. But again, overall, hopefully this helped you learn. A good percentage in some of these, do a 20-20-20, right? Get about 5 different sectors, about 20% if you can, right? Try to stay around the 17 to 20% range in your diversification, and that gives you a solid diversification. Then you want to start to build your position in those areas, meaning that you want to buy shares in those companies. But again, we'll jump into more of that as we start to build out what some of those things can be. Hopefully you like this video. Hopefully this is good information. Let me know in the comment section if you are pretty diversified, and if not, what are some of the sectors that you definitely want to start to increase your position in. But again, if you like this video, best believe you're gonna see me in the next one. Peace.